Снег падал тихо над Москвой. Такси скользило, мы с тобой, и теплый свет дрожал в окне. Ты рисовала мир во мне.
Sometimes something begins not with an event, but with a feeling that belongs to no one. Something settles in the air, too quiet to be danger, too heavy to be coincidence. People move as they always do. Lights glow as they always have. Days pass the way days politely pass. And yet there is a slight resistance in the world, as if something invisible does not fully agree with what everyone calls normal. You sense it in glances that last a fraction too long, in gestures that begin but never quite finish, in the strange impression of being watched, not by someone, but by time itself. No one knows when it started. Perhaps it never didn't exist. Perhaps someone is simply waiting, not for rescue, not for love, not even for goodbye, only for something to be spoken that has already been there all along. And somewhere inside this quiet, uneasy patience, she already exists. Vazira, not yet a story, but already a presence. The snow fell over Moscow without urgency, as if the city had decided to soften itself. Even the sounds seemed muffled as the taxi slid through the wet streets. Beside me, Vazira traced shapes into the fogged window with her finger lines, circles, something that might have been a house or a face. I didn't ask. The light from outside trembled across her cheek. It was that tired yellow light that makes everything look temporary. People, promises, warmth. "This is my path," she said quietly, drawing a line through the mist on the glass. And here, her finger paused. "My heart. And down there, under the ground, where the metro runs, that's where I hide the things that are dear to me." She did not smile when she said it. It wasn't a metaphor for her, more a habit. The hotel room was too warm. The radiator knocked softly, as if reminding us it was doing its job. On the table stood a bottle of wine, open but barely touched. Her perfume hung in the air, heavier than her voice. At Belorusskaya station, the platform was almost empty. The train arrived as if it belonged to another story, not ours. She didn't hug me. She only straightened the collar of my coat, like I was a child about to be sent outside into the yard. "I'm going to Dubai," she said. "Don't wait, don't cry, don't remember too much." The train carried her away without hurry, as if she were just another thought continuing its journey. Now, when I stand beneath street lamps at night, I sometimes think I hear her laughter in the yellow light, not loud, more like an echo in glass. And when the metro passes beneath me, I imagine that under the earth lie all the things she loved, carefully hidden between concrete and darkness. I rarely say her name out loud, but sometimes very softly, like a prayer no one is meant to hear. Vazira, may your path be blessed. May your heart find what it seeks. And may a light burn somewhere above you, no matter where your home may be. I never saw Vazira
Падал
again.
тихо над
Sometimes I
Москвой.
commented on her photos from Dubai.
Такси
Lights,
скользило,
glass,
мы
endless
с
sky.
тобой.
Words out of habit, beautiful.
И теплый
Suits
свет
you.
дрожал в
Take care.
окне.
Later, the posts became fewer. Then her profile was no longer reachable, as if someone had closed a window without making a sound. Once the location said Alain, UAE, desert, palms, mountains in the distance. She wasn't smiling. She was looking slightly away, as if something important stood just outside the frame. In her pictures, I understood something I had missed before. Her heart was never where she stood. It was always somewhere else, where she came from, where the houses are low, the dust pale, the voices softer in the evening. In Samarkand, I used to think love meant closeness, but perhaps it only means that for a brief moment you are allowed to stand in the same place while someone is already leaving inside. You get used to absence. It becomes lighter than hope. And sometimes late at night, when light hits glass just right, I see her face for a second in the reflections of the city. Not sad, just far away.
Уехал поезд, пуст перрон. Ты бросила, я в Дубай. Не жди, не плачь, не вспоминай. А я все слышу в фонарях. Твой смех, твой запах, твой размах. И снова шепчет в темноте мое прощай тебе. Вазира, да будет благословен твой путь. Пусть сердце найдет свою суть. Вазира, пусть звезда над тобой горит, где бы ни был дом твой.
We always believe there is still time for what we meant to say, for what we meant to be, for what we should have held on to while it still sat beside us. But life does not leave. It only drifts slowly out of our reach, like a train that is not moving faster, only no longer stopping. And later, much later, we do not remember the big words, nor the farewells we rehearsed, but a movement, a hand that suddenly was no longer there, the space beside us that still seemed warm, though it already belonged to no one. So this is what remains, not tragedy, not comfort, only the quiet knowledge that everything that was ever ours stayed with us, only for a moment.
Приедешь, хлеб и тишина. Там ждет тебя моя страна.